It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland Coliseum. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. It's Ace Baseball, and it comes your way next. Terrell Cotton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Striding in, Jose Altuve. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Here now the 2-2. This is in the air out to left field. Rogers moves over, one away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting. Standing in, Mike Rogers watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in for Houston, Jake Marisnick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Rogers has it in his sights, and the inning is over. One left for you. Now the Astros designated hitter, Darren Norman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rogers on the move. Oh, and he botches it. And the runner will score from first. And a relay home. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He popped out in his first trip. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on. At the plate, Jake Marisnick. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jake Marisnick.
1-2, here it comes. Fly ball into straightaway left. Moving under it, Rogers. 1 down. Digging in, Mike Rogers.
The left fielder, number 99, Mike Rogers.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Under it is Marisnick, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Pena is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good. 4-2, the final score today. Houston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Friday Night Baseball. Next for Seattle, Jose Iglesias. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Mike Rogers. Was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Right to Iglesias. On to second for the force out in the side. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the concrete staircases and gone. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Belted high in the air out to left. Rogers looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away. Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Mike Rogers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. Gamble has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Kyle Seager.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers giving chase, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no. Ready once again, Mike Rogers.
Number 99, Mike Rogers.
First offering on its way. On the ground to third. Seager has it. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off.
Afternoon baseball. In now, Gene Segura. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rogers moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Mike Rogers. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Iglesias shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance, Mike Rogers.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Hits this one hard the other way. Holbert is right there. A quick out number one. Digging in once again, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Haniger.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Giving chase is Haniger. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's 5-2. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Oakland used the... On a Sunday. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. The 1-2. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Rogers ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Striding in for Oakland, Mike Rogers. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all three categories. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Mike Rogers has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Leading off the inning, Ryan Healy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Rogers ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Striding in once again, Mike Zunino.
The catcher is number 3, Mike Zunino.
The 2-1 home. Hit in the air out to left field. Rogers waits on it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Rogers, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. And the 2-out threat will not. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Rogers.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Rogers. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Next up for the A's, Walter Chen. He singled his last time up.
Walter Chen.
The 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. Throwing to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
The 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Into the box now, Matt Chapman. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Chapman.
Skied into straightaway right. Colon is there. And the inning is over. Another good. Next for Seattle, Christian Colon. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Rogers will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Rogers. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Digging in now for the Mariners, Christian Colon. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Lifted in left center. Rogers on the move. Out and makes the catch. A terrific play there, and the ball game is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Oakland rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Carlos Maldonado wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more